So this is just a simple commentary video that I've been wanting to commentate about for a long time, and it's not just a little hypocritical thing for people who only play Call of Duty World War II. I guess it's a little hypocritical thing for the whole Call of Duty community in general. Well, not all of it, but some of it. So I'm gonna make this quick and simple and just give my own opinion on it, and I want to hear your guys' own opinion on this as well. Like, what do you think about this whole topic? And you'll find out in a little bit what topic I'm talking about. So my name is Nick, and without further ado, let's get right into the video and talk about a little bit of hypocrisy in the COD community. Now, the first real hypocrisy that I saw in the COD community was back in 2014 when the big thing that everybody was talking about was COD is just a copy and paste. Every single COD game after another is a copy and paste of the recent one, and all it is doing is trying to upsell or be better than the recent one. They're not trying to change and be a different COD. They're just basically copying and pasting from the last COD and just adding better graphics is pretty much it. So basically, Sledgehammer came in and Sledgehammer saved the day, I guess. They added their new take into Call of Duty, which was Advanced Warfare. And what Advanced Warfare did was A, they added variants, B, they added the whole jump boosting system that we've all come to hate and love, and then C, they added the whole new system of basically exo jumps and exo movements and fast-paced gaming and whatnot. It was something new to Call of Duty, and a lot of people were loving that this is something new to Call of Duty. But after a month, a lot of people just started to hate it. They said that this is stupid and we should go straight back to the old copy and paste system that we were complaining about not long ago. So yeah, there's that. I remember I was talking to one of my close friends before Call of Duty World War II came out, and I was saying, I hope World War II doesn't happen like how Advanced Warfare happened, how people wanted something like this, Sledgehammer answered, and then people just ultimately started just crapping on this game. See, if y'all don't know, Sledgehammer is actually the community that gives what we want. So not the community, but the developers. Treyarch is the one that everybody loves no matter what. Infinity Ward is the one that was the been there, done that. It already had its time, nobody cares anymore. And then Sledgehammer is just right there where they'll literally give you anything you ask for in a Call of Duty. At the time World War II was announced, a lot of people were wanting to go back to boots on the ground. A lot of people wanted to go back from the start, and I mean literally from the start. They want to start back all the way to World at War, and that's what Sledgehammer did. They gave us boots on the ground Call of Duty World War II, and we got our first boots on the ground COD since 2014, or since 2013 actually. And then in about a month, a lot of people were complaining that this COD's really bad, and then they wanted jump boosting back, or at least like some element of it. So there's a hypocrisy right there. I was worried that this was going to happen to Call of Duty World War II. A lot of people were going to ask for something like this, and then they were going to ultimately crap on it because it's not what they really envisioned, not something so crazy. But you got to imagine this. This game can't be so historically accurate. This was basically the whole argument against this game. A lot of people are saying that this game isn't historically accurate, and I'm only gonna tell you this: it's a video game, not a documentary. You can't basically say this game sucks because it's unhistorically accurate. They try to make it as historically accurate as possible, but ultimately it's a game. They want to make it as fun as possible as well, because if it was historically accurate like completely, it would be actually really boring. Trust me, it would be really boring. I'm not saying Call of Duty World War II is a completely good game. There are some pros and cons to Call of Duty World War II, and honestly, I don't like Call of Duty World War II. I like it, but I don't really prefer it as a good COD. It's okay, it's mediocre, and it's not because of like what it's on, like the time it's on, or that I didn't want boots to the ground or something like that. It's because all I care about in a game is how fun it is. All I care about is how long can I play this game, the replayability, how fun it is, the amount of content in it, and World War II just ultimately did not have that. But what makes me mad is a lot of people wanted World War II, but then once World War II came back, they wanted to go back to what they didn't like before just because this game isn't what they envisioned totally. So basically what I'm trying to say from this whole commentary is don't suspect these games to be everything you wanted. Basically set your limits. A lot of people got angry about World War II, and I ultimately did too, because this game didn't have a lot of content. I was hoping it was going to have a lot of content because Advanced Warfare had a lot of content, but World War II, it just didn't, and I don't know why. I thought Sledgehammer was going to answer us in a good way, but they literally did take it back, way back to where there was like not much content. Back then, that amount of content was insane. Now we've gotten so spoiled with so much content that now we suspect a lot more content than ever. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this as well. Were you playing back when Advanced Warfare happened? Do you remember the times when people were complaining that every COD is a copy and paste, and then Advanced Warfare came out and then people loved it and then hate it because they wanted to go back to boots on the ground? Just, do you remember that time, or what do you think about that time? I want to hear your guys' thoughts on that, as well as this time right now, present time, of how people wanted to go back on boots on the ground for World War II, and then they ultimately hated it, and now they want to go back to like jump boosting or fast-paced gaming, just all that stuff. But we honestly can't please everyone. Not all these COD developers can please everyone and give what they want. A lot of people did like World War II, but a lot of people didn't like World War II, and a lot of people want to go back to the whole jump boosting, exo movement system, and the crazy fast-paced gaming, while a lot of people want to stay boots on the ground, kind of slow-paced, fast-paced gaming, not so fast, but it's like in the middle. Just, people love certain things, and people can love their own things, trust me, they can. Not a lot of people have to like exactly what you like, but you know, this is the COD community. Hypocrisy is everywhere 24/7.